I'm a lineman. I got to get it back.
Unbelievable. 7 people that have on their team.
They only use 11 at a time.
They have 3 pages for their team.
Do they?
Well, let's see, I'm going to count them.
Only play 11 at a time, man. Starts at 1:30, yeah. But whatever, it starts at 1:30.
What's
Like food, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The linebackers will be number 55, Ed Palyubinski, number 40, Jason Hort, and number 52, Bill Hawley. The cornerbacks, number 24, Tom Shea, and number 38, Tony Harnan. The strong safety, number 25, Brian Lupian. And the free safety, number 27, Gary Zabinski.
All of my cars have been service cleaned and are ready for delivery now. So when you're in the market for a reliable used car at a fair price, come see me, Bob Carricker, at Bob Carricker's Used Cars in Route 220 Hall Station, Muncie, right across from Fox and Family Restaurant, or call 546-6137. Thank you for your time.
The Warriors of Lycoming will enter this afternoon's game with a record of no wins and 2 losses, having dropped their openers to Susquehanna and FDU Madison. The officials this afternoon, assigned by the offensive unit for Lycoming. The flanker, number 18, John Tellis.
Okay.
At left tackle, number 59, Bob Shoemaker. Left guard, number 67, Jim Stottlemyre. At center, number 62, Andy Durkin. Right guard, number 78, Tim Kinney. Right tackle, number 70, Lynn Hunter. Tight end, number 84, Brian Lafty. Split end, number 43, Steve Burton.
Hey, let's go, Ryan! Yeah!
The captains are now meeting for the coin toss for Albright. The captains are 68, Pat Morris, number 6, Keith Catt, and number 40, Jason Hort. For Lycoming, number 78, Tim Kinney, number 84, Brian Lafty, number 94, Ken Bergman, and number 66, Sammy Borzik. Albright has won the toss, but he will defer to Lycoming. Lycoming has elected to receive. Albright will kick off and defend the east goal. Now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem by the Hughesville High School Band, directed by Sam Arnone.
Coach of the Lycoming College Warriors, more on what Frank said when we come back with the kickoff after these messages.
pretty easy. Mine's quick trade. Klein promises you a fast turnaround no matter what, including from 1 to 1,000 copies while you wait. Offering free delivery and a complete catalog service to Kleins for flyers and programs, custom design and artwork, labels, tickets and coupons, typesetting and layout, circulars and certificates, as well as personalized forms, wedding announcements, invitations, napkins, and stationery. Kleins Quick Trade Center, 111 West 3rd Street in downtown Wilkesboro, 322-7230. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30.
Go, Lion!
If move is in your future, call a relocation expert, Allied Van Line. Our agency for moving and public moving and sealants for Ohio's best relocation services. Programs such as Stretch Wrap, guaranteed prices, guaranteed lows, and delivery dates, plus major credit cards are accepted. From October through March.
Ted Backowitz will kick for Albright. Deep for Lycoming. George Gilbert. Josh McNamee. And Brian Wolfgang. Ball is returned by George Gilbert.
Good kick.
First and 10 for the Warriors as they will get this game underway. They'll get an offside against Albright on the kickoff. So let's see if the Warriors decide to take the ball there or whether they will have to kick it off once again. Kick it off again. It was a short kick. He got a dangerous man back to George Gilbert, who's seen the nation of
Let's go, Lion!
Illegal procedure, a 5-yard penalty against Albright on the kickoff. The Lions will now kick from the 30.
Because of their winning, and Keith Cadden is a young man. He very much would like to have been able to have here wearing blue instead of all bright red. And Cadden is a dangerous man, a sophomore quarterback out of Cardinal O'Hara. The place has been a pretty good farm system for the Warrior football program. So he's certainly watching that very closely.
George Gilbert on the return.
Oh, flip.
Tackle made by Ed Polovinsky. Lycoming will begin first and 10 from their own 31.
To get things in here after 258 yards a game, but no consistency on offense.
Julio Dominic at quarterback for the Warriors.
Back showing a 6-man front for all practical purposes. Given to McCarty deep on the right side.
Mike McCarty on the carry. Jason Ord makes the tackle.
All right, let's suck it up, Lions. Let's go.
The leading rusher in the league with 205 yards on just 41 carries.
From the 35, it is second down and 7. McCarty again on the carry. Picked up by John Vassell. Lycoming first down at the Warriors 44.
He plays for Lycoming, and Lycoming can run consistently very well in this building. That's predominantly with the passing attack.
So that's the only wide receiver. They're going to two tight look in this set, trying to get the running game going.
Chris Eisworth on the guard. Polovinsky and Lupian on the stop. Gain into the Albright territory, 48-yard line. Second down and 3.
Stay with the two side foot. Something a little bit different for the Albright defenseman.
Glad D'Amico picks up the Lycoming first down. Brian Lumian makes the tackle, first and 10. Lycoming at the Albright 36.
They switch sides. They hand it
Drop for a loss by Jason Hort.
Here we go, Jason.
Losses to the 39. It's second down and 12.
2 games and a sack.
Andy Durkin, Jim Kimmich, started by Bob Shoemaker, the interior line, and landing the tight end left this time, tight end right, Chris Cicero, the south part of Illinois area. They'll split the backs one wide out, take it to D'Amico, the out, gets to the 30.
Leo Dominic on the carry, tackled by Jason Hort.
The first third and long of this first series of the game. Doing the way they're running the football, don't be surprised if they keep it on the
Come on, D, let's go. This is the big one, baby.
Third down and 9.
Now it's fourth down, and Frank Germany will see you over there. I'm expecting you will.
Fourth down and 9. Tom Rollicky in front formation for Lycoming.
Great day running average 40.
Brian Dietz is back deep.
Brian Dietz is deep for Albright.
New Jersey, a high kick, signals spare catch, and makes the catch.
Fair catch made by Brian Dietz. The Lions will begin first and 10 from their own 7.
Dockery's records, of course, Dockery and Lycoming had a stellar career. Dockery before that was at Colonel O'Hara High School. Had to replace Dockery there and broke along his records. Led the MAC last year, total offense off to a great starting
Keith Cadden is the quarterback for Albright.
Michael Lizzie deep, they give it to him, trying to sprint around the right side. Second down at 5, so Lizzie starting.
Mike Lizzie on the carry.
Lycoming's defense averaging 256 yards. That's what they're giving up a game. And at times they've played very well. They've been that stifling defense.
Tackles made by Bob Scholl.
Other times they've been vulnerable to the big play, especially last week. And Cadden is a big play guy at quarterback.
Second and 6, from the 12.
They're sort of sneaking up behind the tight end on the right side. Just one running back. Lizzie give it to him again.
Brought down by Scholl and Lyle Wisniewski.
Lizzie Short is only 5'171 pounds. Has been successful so far this year. 36 carries for 125 yards.
Third down and 4 from the 14.
Police routes are also 135 yards.
They take out the wing back and just go with the one set back. So they have 4 possible options.
Keith Cadden's pass completed to Ryan Dietz.
Brought down by Spencer.
Spencer Reynolds. On the line, 18, first and 10.
They did not bring in a nickel back. Despite the passing situation, that's something they did at home last week.
He goes wide to the right side. Now there's the two wideouts with two tight ends. Those he can put away.
Wisniewski and Oakley on the stop. The ball was carried by Mike Lindsay. 2-yard loss, second down and 12. Number 16, second down and 12.
Those are the slot on the right side.
Tackle made by Dave Meadows.
Very dangerous because he can run and throw the ball and be effective at both. He showed it there taking away from Bergen.
No GMDs on the right side. George Heller is a top on the left side. Rob Brooks on the right side.
McCarty makes the stop. Albright first down at the road. 32.
We don't get any pressure on Keith Cannon. We allow him to sit back. He'll pick us apart. If he has a great game, we'll be in big trouble. And so far, for the most part, has had time to throw. Seems very confident back there to start off. Moving this team for a precarious situation down to their own 32-yard line.
They're using two tight ends for the most part. One running back and two wideouts. They do keep the running back busy.
Mike Lindsay with all the carrier. Dropped by Bob Shaw. Losses to the 30, where it's second down and 12.
Through untouched block there was a loss of 2 second and ball for the Lions.
Two wideouts to the right, plus the two tight end look. Offset running back, which is a real passing look, or a sweep to the weak side.
Prescott fastball is incomplete. Pass was intended.
Trying to do this week, trying to get more pressure from the outside. They have loosened up some of the containment responsibility from the defensive ends, and that containment responsibility is now shifted to the safeties. They got to get pressure on Keith Cannon. They got it up there. Incomplete pass now, 3rd and 12.
Back to the top to Cannon from Belmar, New Jersey. And the other official is John James Coleman from Pottstown, PA. 3rd down and 12. Cannon straight back to pass. Gets pressure from Bell. Bell misses it. Butler also trips off. Now he runs into his own man. Bumps outside. Throws the ball.
On the carry, quarterback Chris Cannon.
Was he passed? I guess he was not. I thought he was past the line of scrimmage, but that is not, I guess, as I look across the field now, trying to cipher it back. Keith Cannon, Scramble City, it's 4th down. The Warriors are getting back. Put George Gilbert out there and see if he can't return one.
Well, we talked about his athletic ability, and boy, he sure showed it there. Bell broke through, and this wanted was he picked up the block on Bell to get around Bell a second time. They got around several other Warriors, got into before, and Bodie didn't see the big loss.
Snap is back, and Brooks gets it away. Good rush. Ball bounces. Gilbert backs up, takes it at the 30, sidesteps one.
George Gilbert on the return.
He'll be down the 33-yard line. First down at 10, the Warrior offense comes out of the field. No score in the ball game. We're about halfway through the first quarter.
By Jason Hood.
One shot at it, and neither been able to do a home run until last wide to the left. They pitch up McCarty going open field to the Albright side of the field. He's up to the 40-yard line for 4
Mike McCarty at the ball carrier.
Nice run again by Mike McCarty as he's able to make that big turn.
Tackled by Jerry
Sophomore
Kucinski.
defensive end from Hawthorne, New Jersey, brings him down. Second, about 4.
Albright defense giving up 345 yards a game, 159 on the ground, 187 through the air. That's not really impressive, but they've only given up 26 points in 2 games. They're an undersized defensive unit, but they're very scrappy, very aggressive.
Sarah started to split out left, came back to the tight end. He's left, Lafty's tight end right. Elez is the flanker on the right side. They're in the I formation. Oh, McCarty hit right away. He's dropped down behind the line of scrimmage as Dave Oscar came through untouched and made the stop back at the 37-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd down and a long 7 for the Warriors.
6-man front that time. Oscar broke through and nowhere to go that time for Lycoming, so it's 3rd and long. And once the running game stopped, they force you to throw. The Albright crowding that line of scrimmage and was begging Lycoming to put the ball in the air.
And Woodbridge now comes in at left tackle for the Warriors. They'll give us a slot to the right side. Burton, the wide receiver, on the 3rd down. Now, Hacero starts in motion now, resets, stops. He stopped for the full count. No flag, quick out pattern over Burton's head into the bench. Well, the ball, one of the water bottle people got hit with that one, so it goes in complete, and the Warriors will have to kick it away. Relicki will come in again.
There's no doubt about that the quarterback spot for Lycoming is on the firing line right now, and Elio Dominic. In 2 games, he's not been very impressive. 29 of 62, 287 yards, 2 touchdown passes, but has been picked off 6 times. Frank Girardi thinks he's going to come around, but today's the day for him to come around.
Warriors back in punt formation. Relicki gets it away off to the side. It's up high, and it will bounce, and it's picked up by the Warriors there as the ball bounces up sharply, playing shortstop. Mark Pacciano coming down, and seeing that ball bounce right back into him, so he just grabbed it as that in.
Slow, they're afraid to make the big mistake, and that's why they're playing so tentatively. As a result, teams are taking advantage of it. They have to stop that now.
No score, 5 to go, 1st quarter. They hand off Lizzie, trying to turn around the right side. He's going to be brought down by Wisniewski. Lyle played it very well, going along the line of scrimmage. They're going to get about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7, but
as Wisniewski was able to catch up with Lizzie and tackle him from behind.
Running back now, Dave Stout will be their running back. They go back to pass. Cadden's got 3 out, looks over the middle and knocked away. Deeds' hand. Miller just got the fingers on it. Scott Miller was backing up
there, and that could have been trouble for Lycoming.
We've got McPherson and Mucci out wide to the left side. Stout in the running back slot again this time. With the 2 tight, Cadden back to pass. Good protection now. Now it starts to break down. Berkman will get him. No, he couldn't hold him. He slowed him up. The Warriors did nail him as Wisniewski and Scholl come flying in there. And it wasn't Scholl either. It was Wisniewski who was in there. But helping him out was Chris Stratz. Stratz, the sophomore defensive end at Newtown Square, was also there to bring him down. It's 4th down at about 4.
Lycoming on 3rd and long did not go with the blitz. They threatened with the blitz with the previous play, but that time they dropped everybody back out in pass coverage, and nobody was there, and that's really a coverage sack for the Warriors.
2nd punt of the day for the Albright Lions. Snap is good, and they'll get it away. Nice booming kick. Gilbert back to the 13 to the 12-yard line, and he's only going to get back to the 20-yard line. So 1st down and 10 Warriors on their own to 20. First time they picked up a couple of 1st downs running the football, and were able to move it downfield a little bit before they got stopped. Now, the Lions, who have struggled offensively, picking up a little bit on the field position from the kicking game. Warriors will go with a 2 tight look again with the eye back and the 1 wide out, the right side. That's the open field side to the Warrior bench. They go short side pitch to McCarty, and he's going to get nothing. Perhaps a few inches, but that's about all he's going to be able to get. Oscar is in there to help make the stop. Pissarro coming over from the far side. Come back to the line of scrimmage. In a sense, simplifying your game a little bit. They go split back, still the 2 tight look, though. Back to pass. Dominic looking. Big rush. Dumps it out to McCarty. He'll be brought down for a play. He'll say incomplete. Even if he had caught the ball, it would have been a 5-yard loss. So they end up better off that he didn't catch it as the coverage was right there. Wide to the left side. Steve, the freshman from Western Wayne High School. Now they'll They'll send Tellez in motion to the right side. Give you a wide out to each side. Dominic rolling slightly left. Looks. He's got some room to run. He tucks it under. He's not really thinking about it. Oh, good pack by Tellez, but he's still going to be short of the first down by about 9 yards. Big John Tellez came back, and he just labeled a defender trying to get help, but it's going to be short. It's going to be 4th down at 1 at the 29.
That was a beautiful block by Tellez as he just leveled Ed Palyubinski, a junior outside linebacker, 206 pounds, and Johnny Tellez comes in at 183 pounds. It didn't look that way as Tellez put him on his back, but unfortunately for Dominic, he could not come up with the first down, just a yard shy, and so Ron Licky in again to punt.
And you could tell Elio didn't think long about passing that time. He pulled it down pretty quick. Warriors trying to get an offside. They wait a long time for the punt call. Ball will be caught by Dietz at the 40-yard line. Hasera brings him down for no gain. Nice open field tackle by Chris Hasera as Dietz was headed for the far side.
Not allowing a sizable pickup on the return by the Lions. They start their own 40.
South, the running back, he's offset behind the tight end and tackle on the left side, not behind the quarterback. Looked like they might have started early. They roll left. Cadden trying to get some room, throws the short, misses Dietz. And there's a flag behind the action. We'll see what that is. Normally that's in the holding zone, but that was behind the play. Kenny Bergman says it's against Albright. Cadden rolled a long way. Dietz with McPherson, the Loyalsock Township starter of a year ago, now a freshman at Albright on the right side. 2 wide outs on the left. And the single back look. Lots of people trying to protect Keith Cadden in there. They don't send those tight guys out very much. There's a flag right in the middle of things as a delayed handoff to Lizzie. He's going to be brought down quickly by Bob Schull, the senior linebacker. The veteran linebacker brings him down after about a 2-yard gain. But there's going to be a penalty against Albright, I believe, right back, and the penalty's now starting to kill the Lions.
Lycoming signaling a face mask call against the Lions. Both linebackers read that play.
And about 25. First and about 25. Lizzie at the running back. Cadden look for the quick pass. He turns it to Dietz, completes it at the 32-yard line. Gilmore will bring it down at about the 34-yard line. So that's a good gain for them.
2nd down and 17 for the Lions.
On their own 34-yard line. Waning minute of this first quarter. We're scoreless. Lions back to quick pass, and it's going to be incomplete. Somewhere Keith Cadden and Rob Brooks did not even get together on that. He came out, released from his tight end right position, and never looked back for the quick pass. I know, I see things moving. All right, here we go. We had a strange one last night. We might as well have some more strange ones. Why not? That's what it's all about. Cadden back to pass. Launches it down the right side for Dietz, and it's going to be over everybody's head, incomplete. Nobody there that could catch up with that one. McPherson and Dietz were streaking forward, but McCartney was also streaking forward, so it's going to be a 4th down.
So the Warriors hold once again, and so far, Keith Cadden has not delivered much damage to the Lycoming defense. The secondary giving up the short passing game, but not giving up any big plays, at least here in the first quarter. Playing better.
And giving up very little of the short passing game as well today. That's been a staunch effort by the defense, but both offenses have been stymied thus far. Brooks will get it, gets it away, more of a line drive kick. Gilbert takes it at the 29-yard line, gets toward the near side, trying to get around the corner, does a little bit, but slips down. He'll be down at about the 37-yard line. Hort comes over. Jason out of Danville will knock him down, and the Warriors offense will come back out of the field. Ball at the 38-yard line, 37-yard line. They'll place it with 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We're scoreless. Let's see if the Warriors can get on the board now.
Warriors had some success in that first drive of the afternoon, got inside the Albright 40 before the drive fizzled almost exclusively on the ground, still trying to complete their first pass of the afternoon.
They're going to go back to the slot I look this time with the both wide receivers right now. Hasera goes in motion left, put one on each side. They're trying to cover some man-to-man there. Here's McCartney in the middle to the 39-yard line, a 2-yard gain, and not much to it on that. Gets knocked down up front here. Burton and Hasera go wide left. See if they get this off before the end of the quarter. Still 8 seconds and counting. It should. Inside handoff, and D'Amico's not going to get anywhere. Nothing going on that. That'll take care of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter. The score, Lycoming nothing, Albright nothing.
Join the
The Albright game will stay on 1400 AM right through its entirety. First play of the quarter, it's a 3rd down and 7 for the Warriors. Dominic back to pass, getting some protection now, dumps it out to McCarty, does a flag down to the 40, to the 45-yard line before he's labeled out of bounds. But the location of that flag has ominous tones for the Warriors.
Certainly, as it will come back. The flag went down as soon as the pass was thrown, and it is holding the key.
Elio Dominic tells him what the play's going to be. He will send 2 wide outs and a tight end to the right side. 1 wide out left. McCarty, the lone running back. Gives it to him with a draw play. He's up to the 25, to the 30. Bounces outside 35, to the 40, 45, to the 50, 45, 40-yard line. Beautiful run right down the field. That is open field running, ladies and gentlemen.
Beautiful run there by Mike McCarty, the big play guy for the Lycoming offense, and he had some help as Steve Burton got an excellent block at the 30-yard line. That helped McCarty turn the corner.
Back slot, he gets a breather. George Gilbert comes into that slot now. Warriors go with 2 wide outs as they're in Albright territory, just inside the 39-yard line. Dominic, big rush up the middle, throws the square pass, almost intercepted, knocked down, intended for Brian Lafty. Ball knocked away as they tried to get that ball over there. I tell you, the Warriors were fortunate that they were able to knock that one away. 2nd and 10. Line, no score in our ball game. Clouds continuing to move in as forecast. We hope to get this one in before the rain gets here. Slot eye left. Sarah goes motion right side. Burton remains on the left side as the split in. Give it to Gilbert. Nothing going. Burton was right there. Jason Horn throws it for a 3-yard loss back to the 42-yard line. As Albright's able to play some games up front, when they decide to come, they're not always just looking to come on the run, on the pass. They're looking to come on the run and trying to guess which direction it's going to go. Just slip somebody through in the middle where they've got some room to run, and Hort did it. Lycoming football game. We're scoreless. 3rd down 13 at the Albright 42-yard line. The Warriors trying to get a 1st down and keep this drive alive. Dominic launches it down the middle for Burton. They bump. No, nothing there. It's incomplete. He was being covered nicely by Derek Zabinski, the sophomore cornerback, and they were able just to both go try to run under it, and the Warriors will bring the punting team out trying to play field position here.
Albright that time dropped men back and pass coverage, only a 4-man front, and Burton was double covered down the middle of the field, and Elio Dominic just laid it out, but Stevie Burton had no shot for it, so it's punting time for the Warriors.
Into the first quarter, Juniata leading Carnegie Mellon 14-0. And Moravian leading Widener 14-7. Ball comes off to the side, a wave fair catch and let it run just into the end zone. Great attempt to get the coffin corner kick, but they couldn't. Chris Acera went diving for it near the pylon, but couldn't quite get there.
Then we should be on defense, but so far this afternoon, that has not been the case.
Albright now with 2 wide outs to the right, wing back left. They'll go to reverse handoff, nothing going inside. The Warriors stop it up real nicely in the middle of that line of scrimmage. That reverse handoff inside to Stout.
Offensively, you heard head coach Kevin Kiesel say in the pregame show they love to switch the multiple eye. It opens things up for them, makes it more fun for them.
Slot to the left side, wing back right. They give it to Lizzie, trying to come left side. He's going to be knocked down by Miller. First one to hit him. Also gets a lot of good pursuit as well from Sean Bell, the freshman from Monsignor Modern High School. They got Dave Briggs in there playing in the nose guard for the Warriors, a junior who has been trying to clog things up a little bit up front. They'll pitch it, going to go to the far side with Lizzie and Briggs, and there's a flag that comes out. Briggs is among a host of people there to help bring him down. Wisniewski was also there, but there'll be a flag. Most likely it'll be against Albright. We'll double check.
And Lizzie about a yard shy of the 1st down, and it is holding against Albright. And so if the Warriors decline the penalty, it'll be 4th and short in a punting situation, but they might want to back them up.
The clock, Brooks back. They got a bunch of guys up front there they could short snap it to, but they don't. They kick it back. Gilmore stripped down as he was starting to come in. Gilbert on the run, had to stop at the 43, comes left side, 45, 48-yard line for George Gilbert as he makes the return. He's brought down by Greg Burchick out of Pottsville. He was a young man we saw play a lot in high school against the Williamsport Millionaire.
Last year, starting the year 0-3, which they haven't done since '74, could really send them reeling.
Acera goes in motion from right to left. That's the short side of the field. They give it to Eisworth, who tries to keep his balance after taking a couple of hits, but he'll go down with a loss of a yard on the play. It'll be second down at about 11. Albright, after being pushed off the line of scrimmage early, has changed some of their matchups up front and the way they are approaching the running game, and they're getting through. Burton and Osaro will go wide right, fly for the fullback in front of McCarty. Laffey, the tight end, to the left side. Back to pass. Dominic's got some running room. He pulls it down, changes arms. He's at the 50, the 45, to the 40. Cuts it back inside, 35, 30. Still going to the 25. Cuts inside again to the 20, to the 15, to the 5. Touchdown, Elliott Dominic. He goes 54 yards for the touchdown. And the Warriors get on the scoreboard first this time.
And he did a lot on his own as Elio Dominic, a beautiful run, a 54-yard touchdown run. The big play comes, and the junior quarterback, under a lot of heat for his passing, comes up big on the ground as he did it most on himself, as Albright came with the blitz that time, but it was picked up nicely in the offensive backfield as Brian Lupien, who came on the blitz, was nicely blocked. That freed Dominic here on the near side, and from there on, he pretty much did it on his own, spinning around, breaking tacklers, changing his direction, and finally getting into the end zone for the score.
That could be the play of the year for this Warrior football team. Kiss, Edison tick is up, and it's good. Timeout on the field. We've got 10:59 left to play first half. Timeout with the score. Lycoming 7, Albright nothing. That's a tough one because that's broken field running. We've seen a lot of that today. The Warriors, one of the things you heard in the pregame show was Coach Kiesel talking about a way he just sort of lets them loose, let them go for it. And the Warriors are taking advantage of that. Several times, McCarty and now Elio Dominic have been able to wait for the pursuit to go one side, and they've come back to the weak side and been able to get some good gains. And although Albright's been doing a good job clogging up the middle lately, that pursuit now is starting to hurt him a little bit.
Doing a good job taking advantage of the aggressiveness of that Albright defense, but what a run for Elio Dominic. You have to be happy for him. It was a gutty run, and he made a big play, something that's been missing from the Lycoming offense this year.
Warriors are set to kick it off. Bill Ettis will put the toe to it. He charges forward. Lizzie comes over. He takes it at the 7, to the 10, 15, near side 20, 25, 30, cuts it back inside. Will be knocked down the 35-yard line by Burton. Steve Burton comes over and breaks it down. But boy, oh boy, for a moment there, looked like he might have an opening, but when he cut back, he ran into the pursuit. First down and 10 for the Keith Cadden-led Albright Lions on their own 35.
Just before the touchdown, we talked how imperative it is to keep that light some fire under him. The Lycoming defense should be fired up after now having a 7-point lead with 10:51 to go in the second quarter.
Warriors now look at that defense. Cadden lowing deep, gives it to Lizzie. He's going to get smashed. Scholl will be the first one there, but the whole Warrior defense had a bead on him. He just had to be the quickest one to the gap to throw him for a loss of a yard. Second down, 11 at the 34.
The Lions previously in their first two ball games have been able to run the football, averaging 158 yards on the ground, but not today. The Warrior defense has done an excellent job shutting down that ground attack, and that's one of the reasons Keith Cadden has not had the success throwing the football that he's had in the first two ball games.
Rick Albright, Jason Wood on the left side of the offensive line, Sammy Borzik in the middle of the nose guard position. They line up waiting for Cadden to go back. Albright was in there, had his hands up. The whole defense will bring him down. They were all coming in there. Albright and Wood were the first two there, and everybody else pursued. The Warriors would just tee it off. Now they'll bring Ken Bergman in. If you're an Albright lineman, that's what the last thing you want to see is number 94 across from you. The game here, it's Lycoming 7, Albright nothing. The Lions coming to the line of scrimmage on the 3rd and 13. They have to get to the walk to their own 45-yard line to be able to convert the first down. Two wide outs to the right side. Cadden comes that way. Getting pursuit. Gets around the corner. Tucks it down, but he's going to be falling forward to the 37. Uh-oh, flag late on this one. Let's wait and see. Don't like to see those late flags at the end of plays. Cadden avoided a major hit. He was like he was going to get leveled, but he did not get hit.
No, Wisniewski was coming at him, right at him. Wisniewski had about
going to pick the flag up.
And that's good news for the Warriors as the defense.
Albert back to receive at the 29-yard line. Rob Brooks set to kick it away for the Albright Lions. Long count. They've got the long snap. He just wants to make sure he's got it. Gilmore again gets good pursuit on him. Going over, Gilbert has to back away. Now he catches it on the first bounce. Heads to the far sideline. Oh, he's a man with dangerous
his thoughts. He's up to the 34-yard line. So the Warrior offense comes back out first and 10 to their own 34-yard line, leading it by a 7-0 score. An Elio Dominic 54-yard run weaving through the defense.
In the locker room on a high note.
Maciano in the running back spot now with McCarty as they split them out. But two wide outs to the left. Warriors starting to give him a lot more formations to think about. Tried to throw it out to McCarty. The ball knocked away. It never really got going back in there. Maciano was there short and everything, and they're just going to knock that ball away. Say hi to all the folks sitting on the Krause porch and listening to the game today. Second down and 10. Dominic sat back, throws to Burton, up in the air, comes back down, didn't hold it. Just a one-step drop and fire to the flanker, turning into the line of scrimmage, and that ball went off his hands up in the air, and then it just falls back down to the turf. It'll be a third down and 10.
That's a receiver. Stevie Burton just could not hang on to it, and now third and long for the Warriors.
Warriors will split the backs. Give it going off to the option play to Dominic, cuts it back, takes a good hit, but he'll go down to the 41-yard line. It'll be 4th and 4 coming up for Lyco. They lead at 7-0 as Elio ran that option play left, but
they wanted really to take control of the game, and I think right there was the moment in this first half where they could have taken control of the game. Instead, the ball goes back to the Lions.
Berlicki kicks it away, high floating kick. Taken by D to the 23-yard line, goes to the far side. He'll be taken out of bounds at the 30. There's a flag over there. So we'll wait to see the disposition of this one. I think one of the things that the people open, people either not catching the ball not being there. So it has been that kind of a day. And the Warriors tried to go away from the run, which has been pretty good to them to the pass, and that stalled that offensive effort of holding the ball on the return. We'll have the ball resting on the 19-yard line for Albright as they'll take over. We had a series of helicopters flying over today off and on, and they are once again coming back. We all keep wondering whether we're going to be invaded for a halftime show or something. First down and 10. Wide outs to each side. Cadden rolls right. Looks like he wants to run more than pass. Cuts it back. He's going to be taken down right away at the 21-yard line as he only picks up a couple of yards. Dave Meadows.
Second down long for the Lions, who have not been able to generate anything offensively.
7-0. Warriors lead at 2nd and 8 from the Albright Lions. Open field left. They go short side of the option. Quarterback just keeps it, and Cadden will get to the 25-yard line. Oakley is there. Albright in there as well. Wisniewski, and he's not going to get much. It's going to be a third.
On the Lycoming defense, and it's made it more difficult for Cadden to go to the air, where he's been very successful last year and in the first 2 games of this season.
Outs to the left on 3rd and 4. Inside fake handoff, Cadden deep drop. He's being pursued by Bell and Bergman, and he'll be labeled out of bounds on the far side, and the late flag comes down from behind with the referee. Now another flag is dropped as well. As they went out of bounds on the far side, Kenny Bergman says it's against the Albright Lions.
It's anybody, but it hasn't been evident today against the Warriors.
Snaps it back. Brooks gets it away. Gilmore he's getting closer every time. Gilbert goes the fair catch route at the 47-yard line. So Lycoming's offense, excellent field position. We have 6:55 to play in our first half. It's a 7-0 Warrior lead here at Person Field.
To UMass and Susquehanna, but not the case today.
Slot eye right. That's the open field side. Dominic back to pass. Big rush from Hort, but he gets around behind to square out. Good. It's complete on the far side to Bill Bellis. As Bellis makes the catch, the sophomore out of Selden.
Wide open again on the far side of the field. Had an Albright defender just 10 yards away from him. That's how open he was.
Bellis the split end right. Hosera the flanker left. Back split behind Elio Dominic on a first down and 10. Now they go back to the eye look. Turn. Some confusion there out of that, and the Warriors will be thrown for a 3-4-yard loss back to the 30, back to the 44-yard line. That's a loss of 5. 2nd and 15. Elio came out to go for the pitch.
Players are going one way, Elio Dominic the other way, and it's a big loss on the play for the Warriors.
Second down, almost 15. They hand it to Chris Eisworth, and he's handled right there by Jason Ford and company as they will bring him down immediately. Dave Oscar also in there to make the tackle. Forward progress mark to the 45-yard line. 3rd second down and 16.
The right defensive side for the Albright Lions.
Just under 6 to go first half. It's a 7-0 Warrior lead, a big third down play for them. They'll put both wide outs, 2 wide outs left, 1 right. Elio gets protection from Pfeiffer. Now it breaks down. He's in the grass, but he goes down. He would have one more chance to throw it away, but there were just too many white shirts and red trim there to bring him down. And the folks up front that we have been talking about so much for Albright, with the Griner and with Littleton and Passero and Oscar were the people who were in there to bring him down. The Warriors will have to kick it away again.
Tommy Pfeiffer did a nice job picking his man up on the blitz, but the problem was there were 2 Albright Lions back there, and he could not obviously pick up the second one. That's the reason for the sack, and that's the reason why Licky's in to punt once again for the Warriors.
He's been punting well. Gets a low snap, but picks it up around the knees, kicks it up high. Dietz makes the catch at the 12. He'll be brought down at the 10-yard line by Chris Hasera. Hasera was there with good help from Jason Wood, and Hasera was the man that grabbed the tight end to the left side and a running back on the 5-yard line. They give it to him. Lizzie trying to split left, and he's going to be hit right away as the Warriors' Chris Stratz will get through and bring him down. There's also another flag down in this game. It's in the second quarter has become a penalty filled.
And the Warriors signaling
against Albright.
Holding against Albright. Stratz did a nice job that.
Inside the 5, where it's first down for Albright. 4:35 clock running. That's why he didn't want to take the penalty. He wanted to get the ball back with more time left. Cadden gives it on they give, and they'll go up the middle, and Lizzie makes a nice run. He's still not down. Brought down at the 11. The first wave of tacklers brought him to a stop, but he kept going. Spencer Reynolds was there among a group along with Rick Albright.
4 minutes to go in the first half. Warriors leading 7-0.
Albright comes to the line. Ball right in the middle of the field at the 10-yard line. 2 wide outs right. With 2 tight ends. Cadden straight back to pass. Looks for the tight end. Brooks almost intercepted by Bob Schull. Couldn't quite come up with it, but he knocks it down incomplete.
The pass was a little bit behind Bobby Schull, and he looked like the intended receiver because that was a poor decision by Cadden, and that's one of the things that we...
And one of the coaches overruled and sent in the carrier ends. Carrier wide outs. They've got 2 wide outs right, 1 left. Back to pass Cadden, just his offensive line to protect him, and that's not going to, well, he gets away from the first wave, but that's not going to last. He's going to be brought down. It's going to be 4th down and 9 as the Warriors finally bring him down. And I tell you, Cadden is just not, that's just not going to help. He just, there's 4 or 5 guys up front just can't protect him.
And the secondary for Lycoming is doing a much better job than they have in the first 2 games, sticking with their men, not allowing that big cushion, not allowing the open holes for Cadden to throw the ball quickly, too. That's as much as a coverage sack as it is a sack by the defensive line.
Brooks at the goal line, just gets it away, and Gilmore just keeps from hitting him. And it will be Gilbert taking it. He's still alive. He comes back. He's going to lose some ground. Now he's got some room. He's got 40, 30, 25, 20. Cuts back 10, 5, down to the 7-yard line. George Gilbert headed to the far sideline to the Albright bench. Looked like he was bottled in. Somehow got away. Came back to the near side and takes it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the Warriors are knocking on the door with 2:54 to go in the first half.
That's a brilliant point down here the near side and sets the Warriors up in prime position.
Hasera, Tellez, the wide receivers. Hasera's going to be the tight end left. Too tight with the split backs. Dominic gives it to Eisworth down to the 5-yard line before he's knocked back by Will Griner, the sophomore out of Muncie. So Southside and Muncie, those 2 guys saw each other in some high school action. It'll be 2:40, the clock moving. Ball at the 5-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Vital for the Warriors to try to push it in here, get that 2-touchdown cushion going into the locker room. Just at the same point, if the Albright Lions can hold here defensively, that'll give them the momentum going into the 3rd quarter, even though they're down 7-0.
As the pack clears, we were more accurately portrayed on the 4-yard line. Gilbert and Eisworth are the running backs. Hasera and Tellez are the wideouts. Fake it inside. There's Eisworth on the short pass. He takes it in. The ball's loose. It's loose and not in the end zone yet. The Warriors, I think Tellez falls on it. Eisworth Ainsworth had the ball, starting to turn upfield, looked like he was headed into the end zone, and then the ball came loose, and Tellez gets back on it. The ball will end up being back at the 3-yard line, so it all goes down for a gain of a yard. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, you talk about being snake bitten. That's been the story so far for the Warriors. That looked like a touchdown all the way as Elio Dominic, nice toss to Ainsworth. Just as Chris was ready to go into the end zone, he was hit. The ball was fumbled, and luckily for the Warriors, Tellez recovered at the 4-yard
line. They'll go wide out and left with Tellez. Everybody else, and he comes back in toward the formation. Dominic looks, throws it out to Gilbert. Touchdown! George Gilbert gets the touchdown pass from Elio Dominic as he's able to come off and say, yeah, now we got one thrown into that end zone.
Well, Frank Girardi said, we have to get the monkey off our back this week. Lycoming, and now Billy Edison for the extra point. 13-0 Lycoming, 1:42 to go, first half.
And he will try to make it 14. Kicks it up. Looks good from here, and it is. Timeout on the field. 1:42 left to play, first half. Timeout with the score. Lycoming 14. Albright nothing.
Back when they need electronic stuff. They have the latest speakers, answering machines, phones, computers, you name it. Radio Shack has it. Better yet, Radio Shack has someone to take the mystery out of today's confusing electronics. Talk about full service. Check out Radio Shack.
We're back here at Person Field. So there's some players we have to have a scorecard for. There are other players who we don't have to have a scorecard for, and some of them make it toward the press box at halftime. And some of them are starting to make their moves at this point. Warriors set to kick it away now. And you can bet that Keith Cadden and his Lions want to try to do something to get on, just something to get even with field goal range, anything to try to shake this feeling of having been handled in the first half.
At the same time, with just 1:42 to go in the first half, you don't want to be too aggressive at this point, too careless and make the big mistake, which could make your situation a heck of a lot worse.
Frank Girardi, who went out to meet Elio Dominic after he threw the touchdown pass. And you can just see, feel changes in this Warrior system back to more like they're used to. Boy, what a kick into the end zone. They're going to come out of the end zone. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, up to the 28-yard line. It's not often, but Tony Harnett coming out of that end zone and bringing it back up, and he brings it to the 29-yard line.
Dangerous return there as he was a yard deep in his end zone, but Harnett did not hesitate, and that was the key to that return. He knew he was taking it the whole way, calls a timeout.
They're short a man
in the first half today. They have shut down Keith Cadden.
All right, here's Cadden at the line. Sets him down, 2 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. Now they'll bring McPherson in motion to the right side. Back to pass, the quick stop. McPherson makes the catch, hit right away by Miller. Ball will be marked at the 34-yard line. A 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5. The clock continues to move. Remember, Albright has used all their timeouts, so they've got to do this by getting the ball out of bounds if they're going to move down the field or go for the big one.
And the Warriors will let them have those short 4 or 5-yard pickups. That's no worry to the Warriors right now. Albright out of timeouts, 1:10 to go in the first half, and 65 yards away from pay dirt.
Wide left, Dante Muzzi, the senior out of Pennsbury High School. Slot to the left. Cadden back to pass. Big rush. Berkman, he's got him down at the 29-yard line. Ken Berkman came around, grabbed the back of the shoulder pads and said, "You're going down."
Now, Kenny Bergman is the preseason All-American for Lycoming, and he is really one member of the Warrior defensive unit that in those first 2 games when the unit struggled, he did step up and has been playing very well. And he broke through right there, and Cadden did have a shot because Bergman got him by the shoulder pads and took him down to the turf. Now 3rd and long for the Albright Lions. Warriors playing pass all the way.
And here we go. 3rd down. We've got 19 seconds remaining in this first half. Trips left. Big pressure. Bergman, like he was pulled down. There's a flag. Yep. And the ball gets thrown away to the warning on the running track on the far side. Now Albright, the referee's the man that called holding on this side. The Albright coaching staff thought Cadden was rough, and the referee was sort of watching his numbers over here. Holding, Bergman will decline it, I believe. Yes. 6 seconds to go.
So the holding penalty is declined, and now sit down.
Yeah, run the clock out. Well, they don't want to get down. They want to just stand up there and try to let the clock out. Let's see if they do that. Now they're going to go ahead and kick it away. Big rush. Gilbert has nobody to help him. He gets it, sidesteps one, gets away from another. He bounces back. They got him by the shirt this time. And down to the 39-yard line as the half comes to an end. It's halftime at Person Field in Williamsport. In this MAC clash, and that's a joyous Warrior crowd on the near sideline. And a happy team heading to the locker room.
0 second half is about to begin. And do you have some stats for us?
I say one of the big stats here is the Albright Lions. 5 penalties for 41 yards. They were penalized in the first half. And that hurt. 41 yards.
Definitely 41 yards. Nothing that you want to, I mean, that's like putting yourself into your own hands.
That hurts. And the total offense for the Albright Lions is 68 yards. And this Keith Cadden, the quarterback, he's 4 for 11 completions. And
hey, we're getting underway with the second half here at WRLC. From the sideline to the 50-yard line.
And Lycoming is going to be defending the east goal. Albright will receive. Lycoming had 5 first downs. Albright only had 1 first.
That's it.
Yeah, I thought they had more than that, but I guess they only had 1.
Well, see what happens is they bring it up to their 4th down, and I don't think they ever made any 4th down conversions except for must have been that 1.
Yeah.
There's 2 bright plays in the early, in the half going for Lycoming. It was Elio's run and McCarty's run. There was that one brilliant play. I think it was number 9 caught it for Lycoming. Bill Bellis.
Yeah.
And he's just getting some playing time lately. He's a sophomore, so he's got 2 years left actually. With this year, he's got 3. So definitely not too much air time. So Edis is going to kick.
There's been no turnovers in the game so far.
Yeah.
That's a good sign for Lycoming.
Very, very, very good sign. I'd just like to take a second and thank the Greeks for coming out and showing their support for Lycoming football. So
good to see.
Yeah, definitely. We have a good crowd here brewing, and not much for the visiting team, but here we go.
And that is ready to kick off. There's a kick.
Flying high, a little high. And he gets at the 6, runs it up. Almost taken down. Dive tackle, nothing. He's still out. And there he's taken out of bounds at about the 34-yard line, something like that.
Mike Lizzie could return on the kick.
Again, his average 171 pounds. Now, when we were at Susquehanna, there was a 5'5", 190, and he just tore our defense apart. So he's doing the same here. Here's the hand
to Lizzie.
Going wide. He's taken down about 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And now they're going wide. Well, this is just the first play, but they were doing pretty good on the wide run. Back to throw. Good. He's getting chased by Borzik. Here comes 32. Oh, no.
And it's
no reception.
Going to be complete.
Was it complete?
Yeah,
right there.
That's Dante Mucci. Hit by McCarty.
That's blocked by the players down here in the field.
That's going to be a first down.
Beautiful throw. He was getting chased by 3 men.
He was chased by Bergman
and Borzik. I saw Borzik chomping on his heels, but beautiful catch.
Good composure. Being on quarterback.
Bring up the 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line. Well, here they come with their aerial attack. Caden is just, I guess they're going to use his arm now. Borzik calling for
2 men wide to the left.
Here's the run to Lizzie and taken down by number 51, Wisniewski. Instant hit. Didn't even give him a chance to take off.
That was perfect timing by
Beautiful. Oh my man, too much. Lizzie, like Albright does.
Lizzie's the only man they had back there all day.
You're gonna get tackled.
Now they got 3 men wide. Lizzie.
Another run.
Draw play.
Oh, almost taken out by
And he goes. That's close to a first down for Lizzie.
Picks up about 10 yards.
Draw in a huge hole there.
Are they gonna chain it? No. They're close inches.
Close.
There's the run by Lizzie right up the middle. It's a draw play. You got it, right? But then again, that's the key to everything. So 5'5", 171 pounds on Lizzie.
Caden got McPherson and Mucci out to the left, and Caden
right up the middle.
Sneak up the middle. for the first down. He got it easily. Well, I say easily. Wait till they see where they spot it.
Now you guys can move this down, Mark.
They got it easily.
Unfortunately, one of those guys is my roommate, so what's happened?
The Albright offense has done something. I'm not sure what, but
Lycoming is ahead 14-0, so.
Caden under center. Fake handoff to Lizzie. Going deep.
Throw and just barely.
Please. Out of the reach of Dante Mucci.
McCarty helps him up.
For Caden. He could use a big play now. The two-man out. You got McPherson and Mucci out left. Lizzie back to field.
Here's the run by Caden. Goes up the middle. He's first down. He's down to the 24-yard line, 26-yard line. Sorry.
The option play by Caden.
Wow.
Worked well. That big hole in the center.
The quarterback's using their potential. I think I've seen Montana run a lot for Kansas. So.
Caden under center.
Handoff to Lizzie. Lizzie taken down. The number 54, Jeff Oakley, Jr. from Quakertown, PA.
Gain of maybe 2
yards on this drive already. Started at their own 45, or at their own 35, sorry.
Caden under center. Looking to throw. Got time.
Short catch.
Has his man.
Ruled incomplete. Excellent coverage by Chris Stratz. Can't please everybody.
Caden under center, got 3 men out wide.
Looking for the throw. It's long.
He got it, man. Number 80. Wide open. Down there, and Lourdes had 2 men down there. There's a missed assignment.
Lawrence and Spencer Reynolds over there for the coverage, but again, it was 1 or 2 steps ahead of them. I think they were looking at the ball, not the man.
And that was the second time in the series where Lawrence getting beat deep. Yeah. So it could be something to look out for.
Kicking is Rob Brooks for Albright. Extra point. Block, but there's a flag on the play. It was a block kick, though.
Well, we're going to see what the flag is here.
Well, it wasn't a roughing the kicker, I know that. It was too early of a flag. And it is... What was that?
We got illegal participation on Lycoming.
Participation?
Yeah, he had...
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
They had 12 men out in the field for Lycoming.
Oh, okay.
That could be one of the reasons it was blocked.
Looks like number 60 missed his... Whoops. That's Sean Bell for Lycoming. Oh, well. Don't worry about it. Next time, man.
Yeah,
You just want a piece of the action, we know.
No, it's good if it works. Sneaking an extra man out there.
Well, it was a block kick, so maybe we can do that again. Jason's the one that's out wide.
And snap.
Kick is good.
Good.
Yeah, he was close. I think next time Brad Gilmore might get that block. Definitely a fast boy.
So it's a good
That
hold,
makes it 7-14. Lycoming is leading. 10:49 left in the third quarter, sorry, second half. We got a lot of time left. So, if you just joined us, it is Lycoming ahead of Albright.
14-7.
Nothing too big on that drive. I think it had a couple pickups. Lycoming got penalized twice already? Yeah. See, of course, in the first half, it's been 41 yards lost for Albright. That's only on 5 penalties. So they were hurt earlier. Lycoming not as much. They only had 1 penalty, losing 15 yards. I think it's...
And the Albright offense needed that there because they didn't have anything going the whole first half. And
I sure hope this doesn't, change things.
then we got another score. Lebanon Valley up 25-10 over Delaware Valley. That's in the third.
There's the kick, and it goes... Out of bounds.
It's going to be a penalty.
Flag.
We'll move that back, kick it again.
Yep. Well, looks like George would have gotten it again.
cooled off here a lot.
Well, if you'd like to come down, see the game, cheerleaders going, we have the fraternities and sororities are out in force, and it's a good game to watch. Elio hands off to McCarty. McCarty goes up the middle and gets nowhere.
Money up back to the line.
Covered by number 98, John Passero from Albright. Didn't get injured anymore.
One of the few healthy bodies on the
Definitely.
offensive line.
Moravian 28-10 over Widener.
Dominic.
Oh, catch! He's going! Hasera has got it. Reception, and he's down at the 45, Albright side of the line.
And now we have a flag down, a late flag now. This is going to be a personal foul on somebody. See who this is on.
Hasera with the reception, and it's
Personal foul on Albright. It's going to be added on to the end of the play.
There's extra yards. Well, that makes it, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20 yards. 25-yard play. That's another good aerial attack. I love that word. And Lycoming moves the ball downfield. They're now in Albright territory at the 30-yard line.
And that's a costly personal foul on all.
Dan D'Amico and Gilbert are back. Delich is out wide. And referees are telling them to run the clock.
The clock was not running. Okay.
An extra 5 seconds there.
The problem with the clock.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to give Lycoming any more time than they need to score. Sarah in close. And it's given to D'Amico, runs it for about 2 yards. Right in between the ends.
Little gain.
Nager, I should say.
Okay, we got Perez.
Sarah's in motion. Pitch to McCarty. McCarty out wide, runs.
McCarty got room.
And he's down for about, he might have the first down. I think he's got the first down.
He's close to it.
Yeah, yes, he does. Beautiful run. Down low and fast.
Okay, back in the eye. Miko Gilbert got Sarah in motion.
And off to Gilbert. Gilbert going out far wide. And he might be in. But it's a touchdown. Beautiful play. From the 20-yard line, Gilbert's handed the ball and he runs out wide across the field. And once again, they're using the running backs. So here we are, 20-7. So if you didn't catch that, it's the halftime. Moravian 28, Widener 10. Here's the kick for Edis. This will make it 21-7, and Lycoming leads again by 14.
It has momentum going, and then Lycoming just drives down the field and scores again.
Especially with that, it's beautiful throw to Hasera. Nice 20-yard play.
Another costly penalty by Albright.
Definitely. That does hurt you.
What the story was for Lycoming last week.
Got that special kicking shoe on. Of course, you know that those shoes are specially made so that none of the laces are up. So here's the kick. Good kick. Brings it down to their 5. Lizzie gets it. Runs it up the length, right through the middle, and he's taken down by number 95 for the Lycoming team.
Brought down. We have
Chad Fisher.
We have a little scuffle going on back here.
I think tempers are flaring finally.
Pushing and shoving after the play. These special team guys, they go all out.
They're a little bit nutty to begin with. I mean, if you're running as fast as you can, and the other guy's running as fast as they can, they've got to be somewhere cracked in the head, you know? Just like running into a cement wall. Bam! You're going to get hurt somehow. So, I check their helmets next time.
Okay, Caden out. Lead the Lions.
Scott Miller back.
Caden under center.
Safety. And off to Lizzie. Penalty on the flag. Penalty on the field, sorry. Well, he didn't get anywhere, so maybe this flag.
See what the flag is.
Lycoming seems happy, or the players are.
situation. The procedure from the Lions. Another penalty not against them. But it declined 13. Tedden under center. 3 men wide. Liddy back. Trying looking to throw. He got McPherson taken down on the sideline. McCarty there with the hit. Nothing there. Maybe gain of 5. Was that Brad Gilmore on the sideline? Number 28? Was it 28?
Absolutely hammered their running back. Of course, he injured his shoulder in that game, too.
He's third and about 7. Caden back. Draws play to Lizzie.
Oh, he's taken down by number 51, Wisniewski. Lyle.
Oh, Wisniewski there.
Now, if I make the mistake and call him Lyle Alzado, you know, I think I can definitely make that within reasonable lines. Hard man to get by right there, number 51.
Big play there again. 4th and 7.
Brings out their kicking team onto the field.
The defense does the job, stops the Albright offense.
Ted Bakowicz, bacon bits. George Gilbert is back. Beautiful kick, spiral kick. Gets it at the 25. Fake, goes to it. Oh, stays on the left side. Taken down at the 35. 10-yard return there.
Number 66, Pat Morris there fresh for the Albright Lions. Let's see what Lycoming can do on offense here.
Like all sorts of people, folks, I tell you. Wouldn't want to miss the Lycoming Warriors in action.
Dominic in their center.
Intelligent Hafsara out wide.
Burton, their side out wide. Draw play to McCarty.
Gets it. Oh, jumps over the man, and he's taken down in midair.
Taken down, gain of a yard, maybe.
Holly.
Half a yard.
Holly. Oh, Molly Holly. Number 52, Albright. Great tag by him.
9. Dominic in their center. Got Burton. Pelez in motion. Backs in the eye.
Pitch to McCarty. Goes up the side. Gets about 5 yards by running. Fast little man. Now, what is the yardage? Let me see the yardage for Dominic on that. He only needed, I believe, it was about 188 yards. Yep, to reach his 2,000th in his career. Of course, up till that passes, but they've been received, or they've been caught.
There's a flag down. Dominic rolling in trouble. Has Burton down the sideline complete. Gain about 20, but there's a flag in the back still.
Might bring it back.
Probably. Yeah, they're going to bring it back to legal motion on the Warriors. I'll bring that back.
My favorite receiver. I love seeing him play. He's like a bull moose in a china shop.
Dominic already back. Looking to throw.
And it's received by number 49.
Burton there. Burton was there.
Excellent hands.
Nice catch, going to be a first down.
Beautiful play.
Dominic hooks up for the Burton again.
Pitcher of Lycoming College.
Gets a lot of playing time.
Definitely does, yes.
Dominic under center.
Fake handoff. Elliott takes it for about 6 yards, almost getting his head ripped off. He's taken down. Number 96, Littleton.
Option. Dominic saw the other room. Took off. Gain of 6.
Burton catching. Hacera. Oh, my goodness. It's been really a wide open receiving game. Hand off to McCarty, but he's taken down. I think he was keyed for a tackle by the McCarty defensive Albright line. Excuse me.
A bit hard. That was a loss of about 6. Maybe, well.
There's a Sarah lining up wide.
Lafty. Burton out wide.
Here comes the man.
See this much. Flag. Flag. I think it's going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, yep.
Delay of game on the Warriors.
Oh, well.
Lafty's put out wide again. Oliver Burton. Sarah. Elio, wait. Still got time. He trips up and slides down. Still tripped up back there. A little embarrassing, I think, but it's a loss of about 5 there. Elio wasn't touched, just lost his footing. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It happens, you know. He's a little unhappy, but... And so he's talking to Coach Shardy. Oh, well. I know I couldn't do any better. Rallick on the punt. Here's the kick. Good kick. Wow, absolutely beautiful. About 40 yards. Gets it at their own 15. Drove deep back. Deep. He's still, there he goes. Gets into the congregation. And Lycoming piles on. Plays by the whole damn team there. Smear the man who kept the ball, right? Beautiful kick. Absolutely great kick. Spiral. Great kick by Rallick. College. Caden under center. 3 men split out. Lizzie back. Looking to throw. And he's smeared by number 75, defensive. Jason Wood. There was the sack. Absolutely incredible display. You know, I think he had time. Yeah, McPherson open. Caden under center. Next time, right? Next time. Caden gets back. All the way now. Far back. And throw. And completed to McPherson. Yeah, sideline. Too bad he's on the sideline. Gotta get something started. Albright wants any chance in this game here. 3rd and 17. Looks like they're gonna have a hard time. Caden back, looking, and would have been a good chance for an interception, I'll tell you that. It was going nowhere fast. Nice throw, but McCarty, I think, had excellent coverage, so. Incidental contact between, he's punting from way back in their own territory. Again, for like the 3rd time this game, so. Brooks standing on about his own 3. Punt. Good punt. 50-yard line, Gilbert takes it, runs into his own man, and takes it down to the 40. So, Lycoming fell in good field position here. Great. This might set them up for another score here, I believe. Strongly believe. Let's add to that. Especially with this offense. It's really getting chilly now here. Yeah, something that I am not looking forward to. That's why I wore a long sleeve shirt. Now, of course, we must remind you that Albright does not have the most spectacular defense. In fact, they probably have the worst one for a while. For the 5th straight year, the Lions ranked last in the league. So, you know, don't be looking for any. Boy, the total penalty time so far has just been outstanding. That's going to tell a story in this game. Yeah. Dominic under center. Pitches off to McCarty. Flips, does the same thing Elio does before. Got to be those shoes. Flip down. Got to be the shoes. Wasn't touched again. Makes it 1 and 7, or 2nd down and 7. 43 seconds left in the quarter. Another playoff here. 3rd quarter. Dominic comes up. He's under center. McCarty in motion. There's a snap. Elliott throws McCarty grabs it. Brings it up for 1st down and then some. All right. First down, little speed pass. Beautiful. Dominic to McCarty. Runs out of bounds to stop the clock at 14 seconds. It's a gain of about 9, so you're going to get another play here in the 3rd quarter. It was Elio to McCarty, and Elio threw it short. That one, of course, was not, so they picked up a lot of yardage on that 1st down. Dominic. Albright. Fake throws the ball. No good. Oh, little lofty, no good. He had heavy pressure on him, so he was lucky to get it away. I mean, Albright was blitzing there, and he had 3 guys on his tail, and got hit as he let it go a little short right now. Taking pictures for the paper, but this is cool. This is really fun. Must admit that Dave Kratzy normally does have a good job up here, especially with the food. All right, the ball's taken. Oh my goodness. He's in for a touchdown by. Oh, he stepped in the ball, but they call it a touchdown. Home run, baby. Dan D'Amico runs it right through the center. Number 38 for Albright, Tony Harnett. Stripped
stripped him. He was with him all the way, but I think he was over the plane before he was stripped of the ball.
So as he crossed the plane.
Yep.
So,
wow. Dan D'Amico with the run. Beautiful.
no time left on the clock in the third quarter.
Addis is going to kick the extra point.
The extra point, and then
this makes me happy. And right after this, we'll go right to a break. Here comes Addis with the kick. Extra point, that is. Real good. Okay, and that makes it 28-7, Lycoming Warriors. And this will bring us back to WRLC Studios for a break in the action. You're listening to Bill and Rick. I'm
For Albright are Tony Arnett and Mike Lizzie. Mike Lizzie on the return. Timeout with 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the game. Susquehanna 45, Kings 8. Albright will begin 1st and 10 from their own 34.
Okay, so here we are at Person Field.
Keith Cadden's pass.
Every day, the National Multiple Sclerosis Society helps millions of people who don't have MS. If someone you love has multiple sclerosis, then you have it too. Because MS also affects those who stand and wait, care and watch.
Down to the field, about 20 on the Albright side. Albright brings it up with a first down. And of course, he was taken down by Spencer Reynolds. So this brings it up. Albright is now at the 46-yard line with a second down and 10. Blocked. Oh! It was a block, but it was caught, and they have now a loss of 3 yards.
see, that is a special experience there. Just let that ball drop, because that's a complete pass, and that was 3 yards lost. But, you know, these young team.
Yeah, Caden has had a good, he had quite a good drive a little bit earlier, but Excellent arm on the boy. It's just not too lucky. Not too lucky.
Overmatched today.
Yes.
Lycoming defense.
3rd and 13 from the Albright 46. And Caden in trouble, but he gets out from it. And now he's running. He's got free room. Might have he has the first down and then some. And he goes out of bounds at about the 45-yard line of the Lycoming benefit. Now what happened there is that they let him break loose. I think they pressured him too much, and there was nobody in the middle. Whoops. I must admit that, sorry about the mistake earlier. We just had a technical difficulty, so. Caden hands it off to Lizzie. Lizzie is tripped up at the 45. There's a gain of 2. Let's see. Wind has picked up a little bit. Now it's going the opposite way. There's a snap.
Back looking.
Taken down.
And Ken Bergman there. Bergman with a massive whomp attack.
That boy has it all. He's had a very good game. About 3 sacks already.
Good game for Bergman.
Just up on your ear back. There we go. I can hear again.
We're all okay up here in the booth now.
We hope.
If you can even hear us.
We don't know. Well, Lycoming defense lines up 3rd and 13 for Albright. Timeout on the field by Albright. So it is 60-some odd yardage. So I think that we definitely have some weapons here, and we're using them to our advantage now. There's a snap. Caden is getting chased. Oh, and he's down. Chased by Lawler. I think he got scared. Wisniewski chased him down, scared him. Caden goes down, slides, and is tackled. So
he went down on his own.
Unfortunate.
The punting teams have to come out. It's not like Lycoming team than what we saw the past 2 years.
Yes, they're very different. Very different.
They have emotion. Their offense has started. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Brooks, the punt. Almost blocked.
And it lands at about. But see, sometimes when it comes off the bounce, it's worse than before when it's in the air.
Just a funny hop there and hit off Gilbert's arm, and
not good.
Big break for Albright. It's a shame for Lycoming.
Well, Lycoming defense is back out on the field.
That's the first turnover of the game.
I'm not sure. Would you call it? Is that a fumble?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be a fumble. And just as I said, it's a different Lycoming team. They have a turnover. But I don't think I spoke too soon. I hope not.
No. Unfortunate. Here's a snap and goes to Lizzie right through the center. Nowhere. And Bergman wraps him up. Taken down.
Brings him down.
WRLC 91.7 Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
Caden under center. Caden drops back, looking.
Rolling. Throws. No good.
Looking for Dante Mucci downfield.
Zalonis breaks it up, I believe. He rolled right over him and put the ball out. A little under. Borzik is coming out.
Caden under center. 3 men wide. Lizzie back. Looking deep.
Interception! But there's a flag on the play. Scott Miller gets the interception. Flag on the play. They might have gotten somebody there in the end zone. No, it's ruled.
And I think it's going to be on Lycoming. Albright seems to be throwing. They got pass
interference. That'll take it down to the 1.
Lycoming, so.
Wow, very, very bad.
Costly penalty.
Very. Yeah, well. I think the penalty itself is actually on Zalonis.
Yeah, must be on
Scott Miller, sorry, who received it.
Well, I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either, but I think that's who it was on. Because he had so much room from his man. But we may be wrong, so. Coach Girardi a little bit upset, as would any coach be. Here's a chance to regain themselves.
So, first and goal.
And after Lizzie taken down once again by number 51, Lyle Wisniewski, Lyle Alzado, I think. He's in there. Incredible. He's been in there all day. Oh, yes. Bergman and Wisniewski having the Valley 10. Battle in the Valley. And Caden, keep going. Oh, he might be in. No, he's not. Taken out the 3. You can't fool those boys. Hit hard by Miller. And so they all get dirty in the old dirt pit there. Beautiful. Warriors defense making a stand here. But they think they're going to let him in. Caden on the center. Caden gives it to Lizzie. Taken down. Flag on the play on the far side of the field. McCarty in on that tackle. Clay McCarty. McCarty brothers. Wisniewski makes a tackle again. Offside. Offside against Lycoming. So, well, that just brings it down to a bad break for Lycoming here. Well, actually, I guess it can't get much worse, you know. They're on the 1 yard line. It was going to be, I don't know, one of those things that you just rather not have happen, you know. And it's been declined, folks. It's going to be third. Oh, no. Yeah. It's going to be 3rd and 2. They go halfway to the end zone, so that's right down to 2. Or 1.5, if you want to be exact. Snap. Pass. Here's the other side. Oh, and he's in. Jumps over the man. Touchdown, Albright. Mike Lizzie. 2-yard run. Out wide. Gonna play 13 right now. Looks like they're gonna kick. Well, I think they would have gone for it, even if there was no penalty. I don't think they would have settled for the extra 3 points. Almost blocked. Good. Kick is good. So 28-14. 8.5 minutes to go here. Person field. See what the Warriors offense can do here. Oh no, sorry, that's number 2. Gilbert lets it roll out at the 10, so they'll have another penalty. Out under center. Looking sharp today, boys. Yes, Perez and Bill Bellis out there. Oh, fake. That was taken down in a massive rush. Hit hard by everyone. I don't think he had the time for the play to get going. It was a fake handoff to McCarty. Like he was going to roll. Yeah. Didn't have any room. So it's Scranton, Pennsylvania. So be aware for that. We will be. We will have the game on radio. So there's a pitch to McCarty. McCarty runs long up to the 40 and goes out of bounds. Gain of about 7. Maybe it's going to be bring up 3rd and 4. No, he comes off the field right now. But they've been using other, like Elio has ran himself for a bit. Ferris in motion. Elio dropped back looking. Oh, throws it over the head of George Gilbert. See, right there, when you're pretty small like that, it doesn't help. So we got Carnegie Mellon and Juniata. Carnegie Mellon 29, Juniata 14. 4 minutes to play in that game. When you're only 5'9", it doesn't help that, you know, we have the ball thrown high. So, and Rallick back to punt. Here's the kick. Oh, almost blocked. Close. Freshman got it off. Bad roll. It's going to the 20, and there's a man down. So, no, he's back up. All the way down to about the 20. Yeah, like Coley, you get keyed once in a while. You're going to get tagged and thrown around. So, and of course, Caden is definitely not having the best of days. Oh, and there he goes. No, he got out of that. Rolls on a tackle, and he gets the first down and 3. All over the place, and that's going to add. It's going to be 15 yards at the end of that play. Shaw hit. I think they're just protecting the quarterback right there. It's one of those things like, I mean, especially in pro football, they do that a lot now. They call it late hits and so on. So,
Caden got out of Lyle Wisniewski, had him in the backfield. He slipped out. Unbelievable. Down.
Brings the ball all the way to Lycoming. So that was a good call, though, I must admit.
It was a good call. The last two drives here have been the Lycoming in the last 2 weeks here. So, well, they got to get something going here. Caden running again. He has all kinds of room. Taken down again. Again, about 18 yards. Now, he has all kinds of room up the middle.
So what is going on? Only 2 freshmen from their team last year to make the All-MAC team. So I believe that if you can't contain him, then you're just going to have to at least watch out for him. Throw short.
On the throw, and Caden knows he had the man open. This is where Lycoming defense has to step up here.
And you get the turnover, I believe. Oh! Big hit by number 45, Spencer Reynolds.
Big hit. Pass complete for about, call 4 yards.
And
31 is a big play for Albright.
Bob Scholl, Jason Wood up on the line.
Yeah, Mucci out. Along with Deep.
He's looking, big pressure, and he's sacked, ladies and gentlemen.
Brought down, and Caden is hurt.
By Chris Stratt, the sophomore.
Chris Stratt and Ken Berger there, and Caden bleeds out.
Right. Bergman having a good game today.
Caden's still out.
Caden is hurt. He might have injured his wrist, I believe. He went down, face down, and his arms were still, I don't think he was ready for that sack at all. Another guy is just there to fill, but Kandorski, of course, has been proven to be effective against Lycoming. So
they're going to go for it here, 4th and 16. Of course, I don't really think they have a choice. They have to, really.
Kandorski drops the ball. He's still up, and he's down, sacked. Well, I think that was just between the center and the quarterback there. It's a fumble in between the two. They dropped the ball.
Kandorski coming off the bench cold,
and that was the 4th down. So that'll give Lycoming the ball. This really is. Put in. And Elio with the tossed. Oh no! McCarty grabs it back. He fumbles it and gets it back though. McCarty fumbles it. Yeah, you don't see that too often, but he does get it back. So what is this with the hands?
Dominic under center. Bill Bellis in again. Get some playing time over here. Backs in the eye.
George back. Pitch to George.
And brought down.
Gain of George Gilbert. Gains 4 yards.
Gain of 4, and we got
Bellis out wide.
Bill Bellis out on the other side. Back split behind Dominic. Just going to be another play to D'Amico. Gain of 5.
4th down and about 4.
I'm going to bring the punting team out. Punt this.
Right. Thanks.
Yeah. You know what Relic kicks off, and that's a good one.
Beautiful boot.
That's a good one.
Exactly. Oh, bounces on the 2. Bounces on the 2, then on the end zone line, and rolls in.
Oh, well. Now we got a flag. After a flag, there's a scuffle going on there.
Looks like Matty Young got into it a little bit with one of their players.
This might be...
He's got a temper on that kid.
This might be on the Warriors. It might be on Young.
Excellent hitter.
And it's on the Warriors.
Yep. As can be expected.
And
somebody malfunctioned. Somebody else.
Wait, it's on. They changed the call. It started at first. They pointed towards the Warriors. Now it's on Albright. And once again, confusion among the zebras.
The wild zebras.
So they gotta move it back.
There I was, in the jungle, and the zebra made a bad call. That'll put the ball on the 10-yard line for Albright. Sets them in a hole already.
go, and they got to go there in a hurry. They got to go twice.
For two,
If that made any
two
sense at all.
touchdowns with 2:44 left. Where's Montana when you need him? Or actually, I mean, they have their leading quarterback already hurt.
And now what? Now we got
Paul Jaworski is going to be taking it from there.
And now we have some more discussion about it. There's more confusion. You know,
boy, these boys have it cut out for them, huh?
Yeah, these guys, there's no flag. There's just, they're over talking to the Albright coach. And, well, not really talking. Albright coach is doing a lot of the talking right now.
I think they're just listening.
and
okay, here they come back out. Well, you know, I think that would be one of the more athletic jobs, is being a referee, running back and forth and up and down. And, of course, raising your hand in the air.
They gotta, and obviously you don't have to make the calls in any too much of a hurry, because these guys take their good old time.
Here's Sam Borzik on the line.
Jaworski under center.
Incomplete.
In and out of the hands of Pete. He's got to be saying, just get me out of here. Get me back on a bus and take me home.
I think he's been tomahawked. And Jaworski back. Looks for a throw. And it's an interception.
Another on the interception.
Miller takes it. Still going. He's still back to the flag on the play. And he's down at the 9-yard line. Flag on the play.
People, there's a flag back there. We'll see what that is.
That was just a case of overthrow, and
I think the interception's going to stand.
I think it's against Lycoming. I think Ken Jaworski is just an example again of him being too eager to get downfield.
He got hit too by Danny Borzik there. Release for long. Jaworski, 3 snaps.
It's against Lycoming. Well, let's see how many yards that will be. Personal foul.
And
what to say? It's like they went from the 10-yard line to the 45. Lycoming side. It's like, thank you.
But it was Lycoming's ball though. The interception did stand.
Yeah.
So
that's true. That's true.
That's good, but
well, one of those personal fouls you can do with that though.
Tempers are starting to flare.
Yes.
You don't have personal fouls in the past 3 minutes here.
I guess when you're down like this.
There's a
whoa, close, almost did not catch it. And he's down.
Down to Miko. Bobbles the pitch and gets nothing.
Fortunate that, you know, he is injured. I do love to see plays where they get injured and so on. For some, I don't know, it's one of those sixth senses. But Elio takes a snap, hands it off, and oh my goodness, he's open. He's running. He's at the 30, the 20. He's not going to be caught, folks. Then he's in for the touchdown. It's number 26.
That's Josh McNamee. He's a freshman.
McNamee. Excellent. Excellent, Rudd.
Freshman. Lycoming.
Freshman from Montrose, Pennsylvania.
Lycoming.
Oh, number 70 from Lycoming. Oh, yeah. Scuffle, face mask. We're going crazy down here, folks.
Here comes the bench, and this one will be good for Albright.
Hunter Jr.
Albright got about 15 guys on their bench, so they don't want the benches to clear here. Now the coach is coming out, and Girardi's
starting to talk to each other.
Girardi's yelling at the other coach.
This is not good, guys. We're going to have a bench.
This is not good here. And really, we got benches clear, and we got all kinds of trouble.
I don't want to see this.
Bergman's trying to keep peace here to people.
Elio stays out of it in the middle.
Bergman just ran over and grabbed his helmet. Now we have pushing and shoving. Now the refs are pushing and shoving. The coaches are pushing and shoving. This is ugly.
Better stay back.
This is ugly, folks. And there is a scuffle still. And I think the Coach Girardi got into it a little. The 2 smartest players, I think, are
Elio. Elio was just standing there in the middle between the two. Looks like Lycoming.
And now we got another flag down. We got flags all over. I think that's a foul. It's going to be on Girardi. That one has to be a personal foul on Girardi right there. And we got Lycoming
back onto the field.
There's flags all over. There's people but well, this is not one of those average things. This is not pretty. That's a shame.
I think that all started with Lynn Hunter getting into a skirmish with about 4 of their players down there. He was all alone. It was after the play, having rolled down.
And this is a shame that
he was being called back. Of course, this would not have been a pretty bench fight, so it doesn't happen, which is good. Lycoming with the definite advantage here.
Yeah, that's a shame that the game has to.
Girardi losing his head.
Has to come to this because, you know,
I think one of the smartest kids on the field there was actually Elio. He was standing in the middle between the bench, Lycoming bench, and the actual skirmish. He was just standing there watching it. I like that kid. I definitely think he's one of the smartest ones on the field. He doesn't have the best support, but now he's consoling Girardi. Well, folks, it looks like you've had to listen to a fairly... Oh, wait a minute. There's a mix-up, and I don't think they'll get the extra point. Okay, what happened there?
I think that was a mistake. I'm not sure. It might have been a bad hold by Salonis and just got up and tried to pass it in.
I think so, too. I think that hurt them too much, really. Oh, wait, the wind's kicking up here now for some reason.
Wind's blowing, and they're kicking off from round 10, but it's not going to be too bad here. Hopefully we can finish the rest of the game without any flags.
Still a minute 58 left on the clock. Look at how far up they're lining.
It's way up there.
Okay, Edis, this is his chance to really boot this one hard. Lining up on your own 10 is a 25-yard loss. It's pretty big. Here comes the kick for Lycoming.
That is kicking. Good kick.
Beautiful kick.
About the 35. Albright's 35.
Lizzie running to the outside, and he's getting chased and put out of bounds. Okay, chase Brad Gilmore. Brad Gilmore starts chasing him, and there's no flag on the play. No flag. I don't think anybody will make him 1 and 2. Sorry. And this will make Albright 2 and 1.
Kanjorski back looking to throw.
Intercepted again. By Miller. This is his second interception. And he's taken at Lycoming.
We have a flag.
We have another flag. You know, sometimes I think those flags are like stuck on the referee's hands. They wave their hand by accident and the flags fly. I mean, these flags are like everywhere. Every play so far. And it's against Lycoming. Of course, there is an interception, so they will get the ball just a little bit farther back than they expected. There's also going to be some partying on campus after tonight. It's already 4:24 p.m. 1:35 left in the game, and this will bring up Craig Hook is now in the lineup. Elio is taken out. Craig Hook is taking the snap, drops the ball, does the same thing Kanjorski does, gives it off to number 42, Mark Pacciano.
So we're getting some new guys in,
some fresh blood in.
Same thing happened there in a snap. Fouled the ball.
Kanjorski did the same thing on his first play, so.
Just be the jitters here.
Yes, I think it is. It's also fairly cold. It's gotten colder as we...
and it's starting to empty out here.
We've talked.
Fans are starting to leave now.
Well, you know, that's amazing because it seems like this is the first game we've really been on the road to victory. The fans are already like losing interest in it. Craig Hook hands it off again. Pacciano takes it for about a 5-yard run.
Gains. Clock's running. Clock's down to 40 seconds.
You know, right now, if Pacciano actually takes it anywhere, I think it would be good because, you know, it'll show Girardi, you know, what he can do. And he's only a sophomore, so 5'11", 192. He's got some power behind him.
I think Girardi saw a lot of different backs today.
Yeah.
And this is
Bill Bellis, too. You know, wide receivers. And
he's got to sit on the ball.
17, 16, 15, 14. Well, folks, 12 seconds left. Lycoming is down to... That'll be the game for Lycoming, the first victory. And here's the crowd for you.
Albright is not gonna shake hands here.
Now they're just walking off the field.
Walking off the field, and
Coaches will shake hands.
it's too bad that things like that happen, but I think it's a badly torn up team, and the Albright team's getting some heckles from the crowd here.